Hey, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of KitMaker Network, and welcome to another Cracking the Box video on KitMaker Network, and this one is going to be on Automodeler. We've got a kind of a first here. This is the first automotive release from Meng model. They are a Chinese company that is fairly new to the scene, probably not familiar to a lot of car modelers, but for armor and aircraft modelers, they've been around for a few years now, and they definitely have some really nice releases. And you're about to see potentially a really nice release for the 1/24th scale market. This was a Meng Ford F-350 pickup truck, SuperDuty crew cab. Let's go ahead and, it's got a nice little slip sleeve here, which I'll go ahead and take off. And you can see it is the most recent generation of Ford truck, 1/24 scale, as I mentioned. This is their CS001. Meng model has produced trucks before. They did 1/35th scale Toyota Hilux pickup trucks with kind of an Arab or special forces kind of technical trucks, basically. But this one is going to be obviously more traditional civilian vehicle and in a traditional scale, 1/24th for automotive builders. So let's just go ahead and take a look at the side here for a second before I crack her open. But we've got some side art here, as well as the obviously the nice cover art. Then we've got a top view, basically of the artwork. Again, this isn't a specific kit. The kit info on the side here, some generic information. Length 277 millimeters, width 122 millimeters. Talks about the Ford F-350 as well as the kit information. But let's go ahead and open it up, because that's the good stuff's on the inside. Alright, so right off the bat we've got lots of plastic. You can see the one-piece cab is pretty much complete. I kind of already did a little bit of a preview video on our main site, so I'm going to cut this open actually. For those of you who might be new to my unboxing videos, they generally are completely unprepped. I'm not doing a lot of research on this in advance. I'm not. You're getting my first impression of the kit, just as if you were able to unbox it in the store. Nice production quality here. I'm not seeing any real serious issues. The only thing I will point out again, as I did in my other kind of preview video, I'm actually very surprised that we didn't get. I know that it's typical in automotive models to have a full, doors made in one piece and so forth. But I'm kind of surprised that Meng opted to do that with this kit. Mainly because I don't know, I guess I'm torn. I'm not an automotive builder by any means, but I am a car lover, and not necessarily a truck lover, but I am a car lover. And the idea that, for example, in the modern world of plastic kits, that we can't build the doors and have them functional like they are on, say, a die-cast model, just to me is a little bit odd. I know that in terms of getting everything, clean, probably a one-piece is preferable by a lot of modelers. But I still think with modern production techniques that kit manufacturers probably could do this and do it in a way that will essentially, come out clean if you want to basically. And not only that, but let's face it, even in scale, this is a visible opening on cars. The hood and for example, a hood is going to create a visible opening space between those two pieces, just like the doors do. So you don't really get it with a one-piece type of arrangement like this. All right, pushing on. I've preached from the soapbox quite long enough. Here is the seats, and I'm going to have to take these out too. Now again, I'm not giving you a great look at these in the video. I realize I'm not putting them up to the camera and all that stuff, but I will put up photos later. I'll do this for the seats here, just so you can get a good look. But it takes too long for my camera to really focus in any great detail. There it goes. And so it's just better if you want close-up detail photos or looks at the parts, just stay tuned in on the latter part of the video, and you'll see photos. Interesting. I don't know what this production issue is, but I'm getting a lot of splotching now. It's probably not going to affect the actual painted kit at all, but it's interesting. These parts have kind of like little splotchy effects, and you can probably see that. Yeah, you can. So that looks nice, though. And we've got the tires. Let's take a look at them. These look a little. I was looking at the box art, I think, with somebody else who was here in the office, and Again, see, this is why I don't try to do this too much. But you can see that the tread's not really all that thick compared to, say, even the box art, concept art photography, or you know, illustration, or CAD, whatever it is. So I was a little bit surprised that these tires don't look more kind of beefy on the tread than they do in the actual production. So, and again, we've just, you know, I'm going to open up all these, but you can see we've got lots of plastic. I'll just give you my impressions again. Nice, looks like some nice leaf detail there with the leaf springs. Exhaust pieces. A lot of suspension. We've got, again, one piece arrangements there for the coils, the springs. See, this camera just doesn't want to cooperate. There we go. But you know, it looks good. Transmission housing case. It also looks nice. I mean, I'm assuming they were able to source some really good. I doubt they were able to take a truck apart completely, but maybe Ford has online, or gave them. Ford potentially, if they like this product is obviously licensed, so they might have actually provided them with design CAD for the vehicle, which would hopefully give it very accurate detail. The radiator there. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I always end up doing it a little bit. But see, it's just I can't. That just takes way too long. Somebody seriously needs to come. This is one of the best cameras, at least a year or so ago. One of the best cameras that Logitech makes, and it still doesn't focus very fast. It's like, can you not make a webcam that is maybe as good as an SLR in terms of just basic stuff? A nice Ford grill there with the Ford SuperDuty text above it. All this chromeworks looks really good. Here's the wheels, and I realize it's not focusing because I'm moving it around too much probably. Although it should. There it goes. Then it's shooting through the infrared's shooting through to the other side. It's got a nice one-piece under chassis here. Then we've got some of the larger pieces, the floor pan, and I guess probably the truck bed, I'm guessing. Now, just so you know, this kit will be available for a more in-depth review, or a build or something like that. Here's the dash. And again, these all look nice, although I see kind of, again, some weird production issues. Some of these look like they're broken off, essentially. Wow. Much wow. Can I get that to focus? Alright, so, seriously, I'm going on Amazon to see if I can find a more faster response webcam. So here's some of the rear truck bed, and which has the kind of slatted rear, and then some of the rear side truck bed fenders. I can get that word. Here's the hood. I mean, I have to take all these out anyways to photograph them. I know it's probably not very exciting to watch nothing on the screen there for a second. I'll try to edit some of those out. But so here's the hood, which looks nice, and there's the back tailgate. And then what else is in the box? We have a mask for the front windshield. I'm not sure why just the front windshield was supplied. Maybe because that one you're gonna have to put in before the others, and you can maybe get away with not putting them in after painting. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, the side windows are all basically full pieces. Again, they have to be either fully up. They can't be partially
just
down.
A quick little addendum insert here. For those of you automotive builders who aren't familiar with Meng, they're doing some things differently. For instance, the clear parts, the crystal parts, are actually they were in a bag, and then they're also sealed in this kind of anti-scratch plastic material. So these things are going to come out like perfect, essentially. They're not running around loose in the box, and they're actually protected twice inside the packaging. So I just wanted to point that out because it is a nice feature benefit for Meng models.
Unless you're going to do a lot of custom work. And then we've got some probably decals for the dash and some of the labeling. Here, I'll go ahead and take these out. But again, you can see a lot of, if you've never built a Meng kit before, you're obviously probably seeing a lot more kind of cool little detail stuff that maybe a lot of other current companies don't do. I was saying it anyways, this kit will be available for a more in-depth either build or out-of-the-box review. Probably like to get a build review with this one, so that's probably how it's going to go up on the samples request sheet, or request. You could make a request. I'm not sure, those are some silver, looks like kind of sticker transfery iron-on things. Not iron-on, transfery sticker things. My goodness, that glare really does want to give my camera problems, doesn't it? And then we've got the nice manual, which again, is going to go through all the steps. And I'm not going to outline them all, but until we get to the finished model. They got some different color schemes here. Obviously, all these are probably the official factory colors. And then we have the Meng catalog, which is probably included just for me. Well, I guess maybe it is included with the kit, but that's interesting. So the Meng catalog in the box. I don't know if this comes in the kit normally. I mean, it could have been they just stuck this in for me. I'm guessing so. Why would they include this? Let me look at the box just to see if it says anything about includes the Meng catalog. Yeah, I think I think in retrospect that probably was included just for me, but just not so I'm not a big tease here. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Wow. So there's the original Hilux truck, the Velociraptor series. So this is a really nice catalog. This is easily the nicest catalog I think I've ever seen. I mean, it's like a soft cover book, basically. There's the Tiger Gaz, and which was not too long ago. The pickup with great photos. I mean, they've got all the original artwork here that they used. And here's actually a diorama done by a Japanese modeler. I'm going to take a stab at this. Kuniyuki Takeuchi. Yeah, maybe. Anyways, so continuing on, and then this is the original release, the pickup with ZPU-1. I believe that was the first release, right? Yeah. And then this one's got a diorama by Gustav Andrade. And this is just a pickup with equipment. And we have some of their tank releases. The T90, Zhangzi, Leopard M1, Leopard 1 A3 A4, which again was just released recently. The FT17. And there's another diorama by Lukas Kapelski. Char2C, Merkava, Tortoise. We'll see if there's anything new in here that hasn't been announced yet. The D9R. We should have a feature up on this, the final finished feature from Todd pretty soon. The Azeret Early, M2A3 Bradley, the mine roller, and then it goes into the aircraft. So probably pretty much everything we have seen. G91R, and then the Longcept series, the ME410A1, ME410B, Comet, Middle Easterners Tank Crew, and the Meng shirts, which are available, I think, now. So nice catalog. All right, well, let's take a look at some of the photos of the kit parts, and then we'll come back and conclude. Well, I hope you enjoyed those photos of the parts for the new Ford F-350 from Meng. We'd like to thank Meng for sending us this this review copy, or this review sample. And again, the kit is available. Contact me at publisher@kitmaker.net if you're interested in doing a build or feature review or what have you. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.